were speaking of before. Is Carol Channing going to be joining us?
I don't know. I think she might.
You don't think Carol Channing's going to come?
I don't know. We might just go to the nearest... We might just go to her grave and just perform some necromancy.
She passed away.
I didn't even know until I re-looked it up, so...
Oh, there's a lot of people that I actually think they're dead, but it turns out that their character just died in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Betty White will always remain immortal.
Pretty much. Have you ever seen it? One time, I saw this, it was a meme, and it was Betty White, and she looked lovely, and she's sitting there, and it's got the caption was like, on this day, September 24th, 2015, Betty White is alive and well.
Yes!
It like sets you up to think that she died.
Yep, every single time.
It's like, oh damn it, you got me again, Betty White.
She is gonna outlive the world.
Oh man. All right.
Speaking
of outliving the world, are you ready for our topic?
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
So, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the General Geekery podcast.
Wow!
Nice.
It sounded like somebody shot me in the foot.
I put that in a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. It seems right at home. Anyway, again, this is the General Geekery podcast. The podcast where we geek out about all that we love to geek out about with no remorse. No regrets. And with all the enthusiasm in the world. That's some nice background.
I wonder if that got picked up by the mics.
Oh, it did.
Oh.
It definitely did.
All right.
I can definitely hear it faintly on that.
Oh.
So, anyway, guys, as always, this is Donald Kaczynski, your resident coffee ninja by day, actor, gamer, streamer by night. And on the other side of the table, we have Hannah Kubiak, the Undertaker by day, social media manager, artiste, theater professional, and professional dice slinger by night.
Hello, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, Hannah, what have you got for us on this day?
On this day, well, I wanted to talk about this for a while. Today we're going to talk about Doomsday preppers.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
So, first, let's talk about what kind of event will cause Doomsday.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, it usually comes from space.
Yeah, like an asteroid, a hurricane, a tornado, an EMP, a nuclear attack.
The metaphorical finger snap of the Almighty.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, and no, as I was reading this stuff, because I decided I wanted to do this topic a long time ago, and a friend of mine was going to give me something that I'm going to show you later on in the episode.
Oh no, I'm scared.
And I was waiting for them to give it to me, so now I have it, and it's going to be show and tell here on the podcast. Or tell and tell, I guess, since it's just audio.
I'll just have to make sure we take pictures.
Yep. Oh, no, I was going to go live on Instagram or something.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Okay, so, just catastrophic events and stuff. But most of my information comes from this website called theprepared.com. And it's a little bit more rational, like even just preparing for, let's say that you lose your job, let's say that there's a health crisis, which is kind of what's going on with a lot of people right now.
This is to ensure your safety and that you don't unmistakably buy up all the toilet paper.
Yes, exactly, because you don't need that much toilet paper. Okay, because they have emergency preparedness and prepping for everyone. Rational reasons you should prepare is one of their articles. And so I'm just gonna read a little bit.
Bring it on.
From the prepared. It seems silly to spell it out, but it needs to be said. Every person, regardless of their politics or age or income or location, benefits from being reasonably prepared for emergencies. You should be prepared. Prepping is not a dirty word. Prepping is not limited to the tinfoil hat stereotypes producers love to put on TV. Most preppers are rational, and they come from all walks of life. So, it's prudent to be prepared for things like having a savings account is one thing. Like, apparently, there's some sort of statistic that, like, a certain percentage of Americans wouldn't be able to pay for, like, an unexpected $500 expense. Like, their heater stops working. They wouldn't be prepared for that.
True.
So stuff like that is, just, I lost my train of thought. So it doesn't have to be, like, aliens, you know, or zombie apocalypse or something like that. It can be just for anything. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about different ways that people can prepare. Some people who have prepared too much and may seem kind of odd, like the extremists, basically. We're going to talk about the extremists, and then we're going to figure out how prepared Donald and I are.
Oh, God. I'm just letting you know, I'm going to die a week in.
A week in? Alright, so, prepping can seem overwhelming. There's a lot of what the prepared call the loud minority that, quote, pollutes rational preparedness with extremism, dangerous info, or silly internet debates that don't really matter.
So, America.
Yeah. So,
sorry.
You want to kind of be prepared in a way that goes with your normal life. You should prep not only for Doomsday, quote unquote, but for, like, health and financial emergencies. Okay, so if there's a crisis, like some sort of weather thing, or the power goes out, that's fine, or the power goes out in your area for a couple of days or something, ideally, people used to say that you should have enough to keep you, that you wouldn't have to leave your house for 72 hours. But what they actually say is that you should be prepared to stay in your home for at least 2 weeks. At least. Which seems laughable to us right now.
Yeah. Month number 5 of quarantine.
Yep. There is also if you need to leave the city, let's say that there are riots or something. This is all a real concern right now. Let's say that there are riots, random fires being set, you need to leave your house. You should also have a go bag or a bug out bag, like, that has stuff in it that you might need, that you can just grab on the road and get going. So if there's an announcement over the news that you need to leave the city, having all that stuff ready might just give you a head start, and you won't get stuck in the mass exodus that's going to happen. Like, just the minutes or the hours count in a situation like that.
And by the way, that does not include photo albums. I don't understand why that's a cliche in almost every single Doomsday-like thing.
Like
when they need,
Dead.
you evacuate, and you need to take all your essentials, and you take your photo albums.
Yeah. Okay, so the basic steps to prepping: 1, build a solid personal finance and health foundation. Get your home ready for 2 weeks of self-reliance. Be able to leave your home with only a moment's notice, aka bug-out bags. Prepare for emergencies that happen away from home. Get home bag and everyday carry. I don't know what that means. Maybe we'll learn.
Yeah.
Learn core skills and practice with your gear. Share and recruit while continuing to learn and going beyond the basics. So I think, like, learning basic first aid is a good idea just in any situation, even if it isn't a complete societal breakdown. Like, I would feel more secure as a person if I knew basic first aid and CPR, which I do know, but I haven't. Like, my license is expired.
Yeah, that's fair.
Learning that kind of stuff, learning how how to build a fire, learning.
As someone who goes camping, I know a lot about that.
Yeah. And I'm going to look at some of these things that I have here. There's car supplies as well. I'm going to give a little example of some extreme stuff that people do. So there's a show called Doomsday Preppers, which is where the TV crew goes to the house with residents, with a bunker of some people who are planning for Doomsday, and they see what they have prepared, and it's really cool because they don't just go, even if it's the most ridiculous stuff, they take it very seriously. They go in and they interview these people and look at what they're doing and stuff, and then at the end of the episode they kind of give them advice. Like, there was this one girl who, she basically, all she had to prepare for the societal collapse was she had a little cupboard that had just a bunch of bags of rice and pasta, and she was like, yeah, and this is my food, and like, I don't know, just ridiculous stuff like that. There's other people who are
I can see the rice working, but the pasta's a little suspect.
Yeah, like there was this. I gotta try and find the very first family they went to in the first episode of Doomsday Preppers was this couple who they had made a compound out of used shipping containers. And they had a watchtower, and they had, like, it was set up, it was actually really cool. It was like, they had 4 shipping containers around this, like, a square area where they had a garden, and they had, like, a generator. When they cooked a meal, they would cook a double portion, and then can half of it for later. Like, one of the entire shipping containers was a giant pantry with all sorts of canned stuff, and they had like animals. They had like goats and chickens, and like one of those mini school buses that they would use to bug out to another location that they had that was off-site, and they would do bug out drills every week with their family, and they had even taught their farm animals to bug out. Like, they would go, all right, goats, we're bugging out. Come on, goats, we're bugging out. And the goats would run and then go and get into, like, the trailer that was hooked to the back of the bus. And I was like, wow, if something goes wrong, these people are on top of it.
You know what? Screw doomsday planning. These guys have living off-grid down to a T.
Uh-huh, yeah. I think they also had their own like, generator and source of... I'm trying to think if it was, like... I don't know if it's solar power or... something, but
has to be like solar power. Awesome. Solar power is like the most renewable source of energy that you can get available.
I'm trying to find them. Yeah, but it was awesome. I was sort of like, okay, a little over the top, but awesome.
Honestly, I mean, aside from like the shipping container stuff and the bagging up of like the secondary portions, that basically describes how most people live off grid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I've seen, like, honestly, I've seen shows where they show like all these different like little plantation areas where people live all by themselves, like off grid, out of like normal society, and like this is just that taken to much further precautions for different situations.
I wouldn't mind living off grid. I would like to. It's part of it is independence as well, because you don't want to, like, the thing that appeals to me about being prepared and having survival skills and all this stuff is just the independence of it, to not have to worry about what am I going to eat, how am I going to stay warm, how am I going to protect myself, how am I going to, just the more you know.
Yeah.
The more confident you can be, and that's very important to me, independence. Yeah. I do not like to depend on people. I like to be able to do things myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, So, let's look at some of my documents that I got. The first one, this is from the American Red Cross. So, here is a list. I'm just going to read it.
Yeah.
According to the American Red Cross, what do you need in a survival kit? So I think this is for like a bug out bag, like that you would take with you if you had to leave the area quickly.
I would have to leave behind my sweet Kofifi.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Most importantly, water. 1 gallon per person per day. A 3-a-day supply for evacuation or a 2-week supply for home. You need food, obviously. Non-perishable, easy-to-prepare items. 3-day supply for evacuation, 2-week supply for home. A flashlight. Battery-powered or hand-crank radio. Extra batteries. Similar item is available in the Red Cross store, it says.
Ay caramba.
A first aid kit. Your medications, 7-day supply, and medical items. A multi-purpose tool, like sanitation and personal hygiene products. I guess like toothbrush, toothpaste,
Fair enough.
soap. Copies of personal documents, just information about you, passports, birth certificates, insurance policies, stuff like that. A cell phone with chargers, family and emergency contact information, extra cash, emergency blanket, maps of the area. So basically just everything you need to cook a basic meal, to be able to see things in the dark, be able to figure out what's going on over in the world, radio, be able to stay clean and hydrated and well-fed and warm, So that's pretty much all you need. You don't need a shipping container full of canned food. Although I will repeat again, that is awesome.
That's honestly kind of cool how they were able to do that.
Yeah. I've started canning recently with a friend of mine. We have a community garden, and we have so many pickles. I should have brought some for you. Dang it!
I'm not too big on pickles myself.
Oh, you're not? Okay,
Yeah,
then
I appreciate it, but I'm not the biggest pickle fan.
well then forget it.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for your preferences.
I'm sorry, senpai. I have failed you.
You haven't failed me. I don't really care.
Okay. Still, that's really cool, though.
Yeah. Additional supplies to keep at home or in your survival kit based on the type of disasters common in your area. So, what kind of disasters do you think are common in our area, Donald?
That's a good question.
A blizzard, getting snowed in?
Yeah, they're like in Wisconsin especially. In recent years we've gotten a lot of sub-zero days.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember this past it was January of last year actually. There was a week or so where the temperature was so far below zero. So many places
I remember
closed down.
I think that was the month that I had my horrible car and I kept on having it kept on breaking down, and I would get into my car literally every time I got into my car, and I would start it up, and I called it the Beast because it would make this growling sound while I was driving it, and I was always like, well, every trip that I take in this car might be my last, You
survived though.
Yeah. I kept I kept a blanket and extra socks and a candle in my car just in case.
Thermal clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
An extra jacket.
I own so many wool socks ready for winter.
Oh man, wool socks. I am ready.
I don't think snowing is much of a concern because Wisconsin really hasn't had a big snowing big enough to shut down the city since probably 2011.
Yeah, we've got our snow removal stuff figured out. In London, on the other hand, my nanny showed me this article that her sister sent her from London, or maybe it was some other smaller town, but it was saying that there was 2 inches of snow or something in this town in England, and it said this town is completely shut down because they have misplaced the plow. So it's just one plow for this whole city, and they don't know where it is because they've never needed it.
And because of 2 inches, they shut down.
Yeah.
London, when did you turn into Florida?
Like a dusting. I don't know if it was London, but it was somewhere in England.
UK. What version of UK did you turn into Florida?
All right, here's some other things you might need. To have, depending on disasters common in your area. Maybe a whistle, so people know where you are. N95 or surgical masks. Definitely need masks these days for our situation. Yep. Matches, rain gear, towels, work gloves, tools, supplies for securing your home. Like 2x4s, I guess, right?
Yeah. Generally, that's the consensus.
I definitely would need to board up the door to my apartment if something happened, because it wouldn't be too hard to break down that door. It's like on the ground floor of the apartment building.
Yeah.
So if somebody gets through the outer door, our apartment is the first one there. And it's just two tiny, like 5'3" women living in this apartment right by the door. And when you look when the door is closed, I can look and I can see a sliver of the hallway through. It's horrible.
Don't worry. When worst comes to worst, Petra will protect you.
I actually learned some archery the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, my friend Zach took me to an archery range and taught me how to shoot. I was actually pretty good.
Oh, I haven't shot a bow and arrow since I was in middle school.
So fun. I love it.
I want to pick that back up again. It's honestly, like I've shot guns before. I like shooting bows and arrows.
I like shooting bows and arrows better. I've also shot guns before, and I don't know. I feel too dangerous. Because what I think with guns, basically, is it would be... like, if I had one, I would be more concerned not so much about me like hurting somebody with it, but
you hurting yourself from mishandling it.
No, like them getting a hold of it. Oh. I would rather have like hand-to-hand combat skills, because that's harder to take your weapon away from you in that instance.
That's fair.
Like, I would like to be able to like disarm like gunmen and things like that, as opposed to having a gun.
Yeah, the only kind of gun that I've ever shot was like a classic one, like an 1800s style, like pistol. Yeah. Not very common for these days, but it's just nice, just like a hold, like a Colt 45, just shoot it.
Yeah, my dentist from back home and his wife took me to a shooting range a couple of months ago, and they had a revolver. And back in college, I went to a friend's house for Thanksgiving, and they were like, "Hey," and they had a farm kind of, and they're like, "Hey, let's go to the field, and we'll shoot some guns off." And so we walk out there, and the friend's brother was like, "All right, here's the gun. It's a 12 gauge shotgun." And so it's like huge. Like, when I was holding it, I could barely hold it and pull the trigger.
Oh yeah.
And because it was huge, and so I was like, "Well, I'm gonna try it anyway." And I hit the target, but the recoil hit me in the face.
Oh!
Like the whole gun, the whole gun, like, rotated, like, from pointing forward to pointing straight up and hit me in the face. But I hit the target, so, you know.
Okay, that's...
Mission accomplished. And I had, like, this split lip for a while.
Ew.
It was just, like, swollen on this side. And I was like, "Oh, man, this is hardcore. This is awesome. I love it." Like...
I can totally see you doing that.
People get all concerned when I get injured, and I'm just like, "Well, I'll have a good story to tell."
Let's do it again!
Let's do it again! Okay, more things that you might need.
Yeah.
Extra clothing, hat, sturdy shoes, plastic sheeting, duct tape.
Yes.
Scissors, household liquid bleach. People have definitely been grabbing that.
Oh, yeah.
Entertainment items, so like card games, board games, stuff like that.
We have 3 or 4 different cribbage boards in my house.
Yeah.
I think I'm set.
That's kind of considered a mental health item, you know, just so you have some way to... Scissors. Whoa, these are awesome.
That's a pair of crafting scissors that I got for costume design back in college.
Sweet.
Like, they were... like, I bought them for myself, and I'm like, I'm keeping these for myself.
Yeah. All right, yeah, blankets or sleeping bags is another one. In the wintertime, I definitely always have a blanket in my car. Yep. Let's see what else I have here. What else did I think?
For myself in my room that basically doesn't have any like this heater up here is very old and it doesn't always heat up as well.
Yeah.
I keep a lot of blankets
Yep.
up here.
Yep, I love my blankets. Actually, the blanket I used to have in my car last winter, I gave it to a homeless woman. So now I need a new one.
Good on you.
Oh, yeah. I used to live in LA, so my parents were always really kind to homeless people. So they taught me to do that, to respect humanity.
Good on you.
Okay, so what do we want to do first? Do we want to see how prepared we are, or
let's see how prepared we are?
Okay, awesome. So, this is the. You know what? Let's look at the list that I just got for like bugging out. And we can see. I mean, I was actually, when I was reading it, I was like, oh my gosh, I actually have some of this stuff in my bag in real life. Okay. I'm just need to. Okay. Maps of the area. I don't have that.
Honestly, like, it's very hard to... It's very common to find people that don't have, like, physical maps.
That do?
That don't.
That don't. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, most people in our generation usually rely on, like, Google Maps or everything like that.
Yeah,
which honestly has put us at kind of a disadvantage at that.
True.
Because we are a very technology, like, dependent society.
Maps of the area. No, I do not have maps of the area. However, I do know how to read a map. Because I used to road trip with my mom, and she would have me navigate.
That is a very good skill to have.
Emergency blanket. I do not have one in my car. I need to get another one as it gets cold. Extra cash. I do not have cash right now because they don't want us to use cash in stores because risk of contamination. You don't know who's touched a dollar bill. Apparently, a dollar bill has more germs on it than a toilet seat.
That's actually true.
Because people regularly sanitize a toilet seat, but they do not sanitize a dollar bill.
Yeah, exactly. That is a very big thing.
So I don't have extra cash.
I always make sure I have cash on me just because as someone who goes out, who always went out to places a lot. I always believe in tipping. So
For to tip. Yep.
I always make sure I have cash on hand.
Family and emergency contact information. Not really.
Yeah, I have mine.
You have yours? 1 point for Donald. Cell phone with chargers. I mean, yeah, of course we have that. What kind of millennial do you take me for?
I need new charge cords.
I have charge cords like everywhere. I have one in my car that I can plug into. I have one in my house that I can plug into. I have one in my bag.
Yep.
Like tons of them. Okay.
My phone is very weird because its input is different than any other like technology input in this house. So this one needs a more specific cord. And no, it's not an Apple product.
Yep. Nope, mine neither. Yeah, but maybe something that people can do is just specifically in their bug out bag would be like a flip phone or something.
Oh yeah, bring flip phone.
Bring a flip phone.
Bring flip phones back to the forefront.
Uh-huh.
They were cool as shit.
Copies of personal documents. Like medication list, pertinent medical information, proof of address, deed, lease to home, passports, birth certificates, insurance policies. I can't even bring the proper documentation to the DMV when I go there. So
a lot of people have that problem.
I mean, I have some of these things, but I don't carry them with me all the time. That's just foolish.
Yeah. Yeah, like you only bring them with you like when it's absolutely necessary. As long as you have them. Like I would say that's a point. Yep.
That's a point?
I would say that's a point as long as you like have the documentation.
I have it at my home, yes. Oh yeah, like not on your person per se, but like
yeah, exactly. Because who brings their birth certificate with them every single day?
Nowhere, nobody.
Exactly.
But yes, I have it in my home. I've not put it in a bug out bag or anything, but I do have it in my home.
Exactly. And
I assume you do too.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Sanitation and personal hygiene items.
So much hand sanitizer.
Yep, hand sanitizer definitely. This is where I go to my bag, because I definitely have things like that in here. I have.
I'm actually getting I think I should be getting another shipment of goat milk soap in soon.
A goat milk?
Yeah, so basically, my mother and my godmother, last fall, they went to a goat farm in, I want to say, Indiana.
Ooh.
And the family that works on that farm makes so many different products from goat milk, and one of them is natural soaps.
Ooh, nice.
And I've been using those soaps to help with with acne problems.
That's awesome.
It really works wonders.
Just pointing out all the things that I have in here that are not really necessary. I have Neosporin in my bag.
Hey, it's that's actually a fair thing to have.
They call me Mary Poppins in some places. What else do I have
I
here?
could definitely see you as a Mary Poppins.
I have a mask.
Nice.
I have a backup mask. I have toothpaste, because I work night shifts and you never know when you're going to need to brush your teeth.
Hey.
I have a little knife. I have a lighter. I have
have a pocket knife.
yeah.
I have one too, but I don't know where it is. It's in one of the many drawers in this house.
Oh, I have a flashlight.
Hey!
It doesn't work though.
It needs the battery.
It needs a battery.
I'm taking a picture of all this.
Pills.
I'm taking a picture of all this. For the gram.
Ibuprofen and such.
You don't mind if I take this picture?
Oh yeah, sure, that's fine. I have a charger cable in my bag. I have a phone. There we go. I have what else do I have? Ooh, I have pepper spray.
Hey.
That is pretty much it. I do have like my driver's license with me at all times because I don't want to get pulled over and arrested. But you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, let's see how we're doing. This is everything I think you would need in a survival, situation.
I have not...
Sanitation, personal hygiene items. Yep, I mean, I have this, and I have toothpaste, so...
I don't know if toothpaste would necessarily be the highest of priorities on there, though.
But your teeth.
True.
There will not be a dentist in the apocalypse.
Yeah, that's fair.
Possibly. Okay. We will say maybe. Okay. Multi-purpose tool. I do not have a multi-purpose tool, but I do have this knife.
Yeah, a pocket knife can come in really handy.
Yep, absolutely. You can use it for cutting meat. You can use it for cutting attackers. You can use it for jimmying a lock.
One of the I think
you can use it for cutting tinder to
I think one of them. I think one of the pocket knives, the pocket knife that I have specifically, has like a corkscrew and a can opener.
Oh yeah. I used to have one of those, but I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. Medications. I mean, I have aspirin, ibuprofen, and Dayquil in here. Yep. You have that.
Yeah, I have some over
I think
here.
we're good as far as it goes with medications.
Melatonin doesn't count. But...
No, it's first aid kit. Not really. I mean, I have some Band-Aids and some Neosporin for some reason. But other than that, I don't have a tourniquet. I don't have gauze. I don't have,
That you usually find first aid kits like that more frequent in places of business, like in a restaurant setting, as opposed to a regular house. And I say that as someone who works in the food industry.
Yep.
I've cut myself a couple of times, so I've bandaged myself up.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so first aid kit. Extra batteries. I do not have extra batteries. I do have batteries in my flashlight, but they are dead. Yeah. Battery-powered or hand-crank radio.
That is not a very common thing these days.
No, I want one, though. I want to know how to use a ham radio so I can talk to the truckers.
I use...
Find myself an employed man.
Wow! Damn! Breaker 19, Breaker 19, this is Pythian Lagoon looking for all on this frequency.
Yep.
Over.
Looking for an eligible bachelor on this frequency.
Damn.
Flashlight. Yep. Okay, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Do we have matches? I mean, I have a lighter. I usually use this lighter because a lot of my friends smoke. I think I put this in here when I was dating a guy who smoked a lot. So
Interesting. We keep a lot of matches and lighters, stuff like that, because my family smokes, and my dad does a lot of bonfires.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said before, I camp a lot, so I already know how to prepare fires.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so yes, you know how to prepare a fire. Cool. I'm just gonna write down fire.
All right.
I don't know how we're going to gauge this really, but I'm just having fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just having fun writing things down. Blankets or sleeping bags? Nope. I need to get some in my car. Liquid bleach. Do you carry liquid bleach around with you everywhere you go?
Why would you carry around liquid bleach? Just out of curiosity.
Just to sanitize things? Make things clean?
Unfortunately, no.
You can make a, if you don't have pepper spray, it will do in a pinch.
True. Very true.
You could bleach someone's eyes. Plastic sheeting. Do you have plastic sheeting handy?
In this house somewhere, yeah. But
Cool. You have one 2x4 there for securing your home. It is signed by a pro wrestler, but it will do in a pinch.
I'm sorry, Hacksaw.
Some things are more important.
We also have plenty of 2x4s stored among firewood too. So.
Nice. Rain gear. I have rain boots in my car.
We have plenty of ponchos and
Yep.
here.
Yep.
I don't consider umbrellas proper rain gear.
No. Masks. Right now, we definitely have masks. Everybody has a mask.
If you don't have a mask, you're a fool.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
I'm sorry.
Okay, pop quiz. How many days of food should you have in your house for staying at home? How long should you be able to exist independently?
According to what you just said, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, correct. What about for evacuation? How many days worth of supplies do you need?
3?
3 days. Ding, ding, ding. Awesome.
That actually reminds me I need to go shopping.
Okay.
I am absolutely out of food in my house.
Yeah. All right. You need water. 1 gallon per person per day. So 3 gallons if you're evacuating for yourself. Or 14 gallons at home.
Thank God Milwaukee tap water is cleaner than most.
Yep. You also need food, non-perishable. Speaking of which, let's get out the show and tell.
Oh!
This is an MRE.
Oh my God! I was wondering if you were actually bringing an MRE.
It's made ready to eat.
Oh my God!
So for the unboxing of this MRE, we're gonna go live on Instagram. That's what I know. And
I'm scared.
All right.
I'm scared.
That's okay. If you want, you can hold the camera. Oh man, how do you do this? Let's see.
We're trying to figure out how to Instagram live.
Yep.
Give us a second here, folks. Hold on, I gotta take a look at this.
Yeah.
I gotta take a what the hell?
I've done it before. I've gone live on Instagram before. Video? Nope, that's not it. This is so stupid. I can't figure out how to do it. Do you know how?
I'm Googling how to do it.
Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Okay, I'm pretty sure... Do you go to your story to make it?
Tap on the top left of feed or swipe right from anywhere in feed. Scrolls alive at the bottom.
Top right of feed?
Top left.
Oh, top left. Oh, this thing. Tap in the top left. Aha! Here we go. Found it. Okay. Yes. Live. Okay. Do you want to hold the camera or shall I?
I'll hold the camera.
Okay.
I don't think my stomach can handle MREs at the moment.
Nope. Okay. Let me know when you're going.
All right, hold on. Checking connection.
Yep.
All right, we're live right now. So, hey guys, we're recording an episode of the General Geekery podcast. We have an MRE that Hannah brought. Mm-hmm. This is an episode of Doomsday preppers.
Yep.
And Hannah got her hands on a MRE.
Yeah. A friend of mine, actually one of my fellow cast members on Loaded Dice, hey Justin, gave me an MRE. He's always bringing them with him and trying to get us to eat them. So,
is he originally from military at all or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to use my handy dandy knife.
Hey, we got a use for it.
Yeah, to open it up. And we're going to take a look at what's inside, and maybe I'll sample some of it and let you know how it is.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. Also, Donald here behind the camera.
Yep. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is Santa Fe style rice and beans, if you can believe it. Oh, I should have grabbed a fork or something. But anyway, these are rice and beans. This is a multigrain snack bread. Okay.
I sterilized the studio before you came by.
Oh, here's a spoon. That's perfect.
Hey, awesome.
Okay.
We got a silverware.
Yep. A Pop-Tart is in there.
Hey.
Also a moist towelette.
Okay, good call. Clean yourself out.
Grape jelly. And a Tootsie Roll for dessert.
Oh, I could go for a Tootsie Roll for dessert.
And, what is this? Oh, this must be the thing for heating it up.
Oh!
This is a MRE, ready-to-eat heater.
Oh!
So, you put it in this, and, okay, hold on. So, tear here, okay.
Okay, hold on, let's clear some of the stuff out of the way.
Yes, okay, I'm gonna make beans and rice.
Okay.
Right here.
We're gonna be making such a mess!
We're making beans and rice. Beans and rice. Beans and rice. Okay.
Nice that you did that to Hamilton. For those of you listening to this for those of you listening to the podcast, we're going to be posting this video on all the social media. So just be ready.
Remove MRE pouch and paperboard sleeve from MRE. Oh, tear off top of bag.
So good.
Place. Yeah, my uncle who is in the Navy told me that the military is the great equalizer. They don't assume that you can do anything. They'll tell you how to use soap and stuff. So, tear off top of the bag. Place MRE pouch in bag with heater. Okay, so put that in there. I've never eaten an MRE before, just so you know. Like, never seriously.
First time ever.
Yep.
We're recording live on Instagram
Okay,
live.
while holding MRE pouch and heater above lines on bag. Oh, what? Okay.
This is so good.
Lines on bag. Well, hold heater above lines on bag. Okay, lines. Oh, lines. Okay. Pour water into bag until it reaches a level between lines.
Oh, we need water.
Do we have any water?
Run!
What about that thermos over there? Does it have water in it?
I don't know. I don't think there's enough water. Shit.
We'll see.
Shit.
It might be coffee. This will be fun.
No, it's definitely water.
I wonder if you need it to be water, or if you just need it to be a liquid. Because it didn't say that it has to be.
I don't know.
Okay, so we got to fill it to between these lines here.
There should be enough.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, there should be enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour it in.
Should be being the question.
Okay. Pouring water.
Is there enough?
Yeah, it says do not overfill, and I filled it to like here. So I need to pour some back. I totally overestimated how much water you need. Okay, still overfilled. You need just a tiny bit, which is ideal for an MRE. Okay, now I need a little bit more.
Oh my god. This is so good.
Okay. Oh gosh. Beans and rice. Beans and rice. Damn it.
Down and down this MRE.
Beans and rice. Beans and rice.
We're gonna make this MRE.
Beans and rice. Okay, next.
And yes, it's absolutely necessary that we count it.
Okay, and it reaches the level between the lines. Slide heater and MRE to bottom of bag and hold top of bag to side opposite of heater. Okay. Stuff assembly into sleeve with... What?
Assembly.
Fold on top. Okay.
Oh boy.
Where's the sleeve? Is that it?
I think.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay, this is the sleeve. Don't throw away anything, apparently.
Yep.
Tear here. Operating instructions. Okay, what the heck? Okay. Where is this sleeve they're talking about? Okay.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Yes, fold on top. Heat. Fill to lines. Stuff assembly into sleeve. Top of bag. Folded over top of MRE. And heater underneath. Okay, nice. Then it says, with heater underneath MRE, hold sleeve level until heater feels warm or until 1 minute elapses. Then, to prevent water from escaping and to maximize heat output, always keep heater located underneath MRE. Bag folded over top. Ooh, it's getting warm. Feel it.
Oh, it actually is?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god, it actually
Isn't it
is!
awesome? Okay, underneath MRE. Bag folded over the top and sleeve inclined with folded end of the arm. Okay. I think this goes over the top. I think.
This might be interesting as a live experience. Also, Harry Potter 25, thank you for joining in.
Oh, somebody's actually
Yep,
here?
somebody's here!
Cool, that's awesome.
We're
We're making an MRE. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here, this sleeve, just to keep it. Okay, we put it with the heater located underneath and sleeve inclined with folded end of bag up. Okay, so we lean it against something, like a rock.
Here.
That's what's pictured is a rock.
Yeah, you use the coffee book.
Lean it against something, and then it says wait 10 or 15 minutes.
Okay.
So maybe we'll go live again later when
Yeah,
we
well,
think it's ready.
we may go live again just to see how this works.
Yep. Oh, man.
Alright, I'm just gonna click end.
Okay. Or maybe I'll just...
Yep, end video. There we go.
Get water. That was cool. Okay.
So yeah.
I totally forgot we were also recording during that. That's going to be fascinating.
That's
sure.
going to be very interesting to do in edit.
Yeah. Okay.
But we'll wait 15 minutes and stuff on that. And
yeah. Let's continue to talk about how prepared we are. Oh man, I've made such a mess.
Don't worry. This table has been in worse condition.
Hey, do you want some grape jelly?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Grape jelly and coffee does not mix well. I can tell. I can tell you from experience.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let me. Okay, so we looked at the MRE. This is from the Red Cross, American Red Cross Emergency Preparedness Checklist.
Sure.
So this is from actual people.
I'm just gonna get some more lighting in here. Just.
Oh yeah, I mean it is kind of dark.
Yeah.
But...
Keep going. I'm listening.
Call your emergency management office or American Red Cross chapter. Find out which disasters could occur in your area. Ask how to prepare for each disaster. Ask how you would be warned of an emergency. Learn your community's evacuation routes. Ask about special assistance or for elderly or disabled persons. Create an emergency plan. Find the safe spots in your home for each type of disaster. So like safe tornado area, safe hurricane area. I think in an apartment the size of mine, there really is no safe place. Discuss what to do about power outages. Draw a floor plan of your home. They even have a little square where you can draw a floor plan. That's awesome. Okay. Teach children how and when to call 911, police, and fire. Pick emergency meeting places. So say like, if there's an emergency, kids, meet us at Jalapeno Loco. You know. Prepare a disaster supply kit. Include a supply of water, exactly. Non-perishable food, change of clothing, rain gear, blankets or sleeping bag, a first aid kit, an extra pair of glasses, Donald.
Yeah.
Battery-powered radio, credit cards and cash, an extra set of car keys. A list of important family information, special items for infants.
I can actually smell that thing cooking.
Yeah? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, see the smoke coming off of it?
Yep. This thing is actually smoking.
It's actually smoking. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I was not expecting it to work, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
Okay, so, let's make an escape plan from my apartment.
Okay. Fair
It's
enough.
very simple. The floor plan of my apartment is simple and I know it, so.
Escape plan for me is a little bit weird because I know I live on the second story of a duplex.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be a little weird for me. But
Yep.
on the other side, I have a direct access to an on and off ramp to a freeway.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, in this drawing that I've made, the hallway is a lot wider than it really is. But this is a room. This is another room. This is a bathroom. This is a kitchen. This is a hallway. And this is the living room. There's only one door, so that's how we leave. That's my escape route.
Damn. She got her escape route down, people.
Yep, I have it down. And if there's fire there, we climb out the balcony window into the forest, the raccoon-infested forest below.
Oh, man.
You can hear them at night. It is terrifying. I once saw 7 raccoons climbing out of the dumpster when I went on a night shift.
Really?
Yes, it was 2 big raccoons and a bunch of babies.
Jeez Louise.
And at night you can hear them screaming. Yeah. Oh, man. So all this stuff about if you need to evacuate. But, yeah, if you are looking for something to, basically get a little bit of peace of mind, just know that you'll be ready in case something happens, in case this situation gets out of hand, you will be safe. And you will be better than safe, you will be self-assured. And you will not be afraid, because fear is the worst thing that that will influence our actions when we're in a crisis like this. Fear makes you do stupid stuff. So, if you're prepared, you can curtail fear. That's my my spiel. And so, something that I'm going to do that I was thinking about, basically just about my my quality of life and my independence, like I was talking about. At some point, I would like to get recertified for CPR and first aid, and I want to get like a basic first aid kit, put it in my car, because I'm a born cleric. That's always been the most important thing to me.
That's fair.
What part of disaster preparing fascinates you the most, Donald? What would your area of expertise be? I would be the medic in my shipment container bunker that I would make if it got to that point. What would your specialty be?
Honestly, I'd be more of like a forger, like cook kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I've been camping. I've gone on camping trips like so many times in my life. So
Yeah.
I already know how to deal with the elements outside.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to make fire.
Yeah.
I know how to scrounge for firewood. And all that, and I've also been, ever since the pandemic started, I've been disciplining myself on how to cook more with less.
Yeah.
So
Another thing that I'd want to learn how to do, is find stuff in the wilderness, because herbs and everything. So that would be great to know which plants are edible and just be able to subsist on the food you find out in the wilds.
yeah, that's something I need to teach myself more. Is like with plant life.
Yep. I can barely recognize what's growing in my garden, and I planted it. I'm like,
Yeah,
what is
it's-
that again?
yeah,
Is that an eggplant? I don't know.
Where I worked for a summer at Delahan, there was like a small little community garden thing, like growing outside of our cafe in the garden. There was a couple of mint leaves in there
Oh,
that I took for myself at one point.
oh, that's great.
There was mint leaves, fresh basil. I mean,
Wow.
I'm like, y'all mind if I take some of this?
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
Whew. Like farming and stuff. Yeah, this is really warm. Feel it. It's like hot.
Jesus!
I know! Isn't that awesome?
How is it reaching that temperature?
I am totally going to eat it. It is I'm pretty sure that these are like, it's like those things that you put in your mittens when you go to like a football game to keep your hands warm.
Oh yeah, like those hand
Like
warmers.
those ones, yeah, that you like either rub or you like squeeze them and they get.
Oh yeah,
they get warm.
and they get.
It feels like that. Yeah, yeah. So I think they're water activated. The ones that we have here.
Thank God I have garbage bags up here.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh man.
How many minutes do you think it's been? I think I want to taste the MRE.
I would say we're roughly near 10. I feel like
Okay.
it should be all right.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's take it. Let's see. Take this off. I make such a mess. I'll leave that there. Okay.
But like I said, I cleaned the place up before you came, so don't worry about it. Do you need scissors?
No, I have my knife.
Okay.
I need to survive on what I brought with me here today. Don't touch the heater; it's still hot.
No, I won't.
Okay, I will use my knife.
I'll record this on my phone to post on the
Post
social.
on stuff. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'll use my phone this time.
Okay, go for it.
I'm not linked to our Instagram, but
No, that's okay.
This will be posted to like the Facebook and stuff.
Okay, so
Okay.
open up my MRE and take a gander. Use a knife. Okay.
Hold on, let me turn the light off.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so we're opening up the MRE.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna taste it.
Oh man.
Alright.
For those of you listening to this episode, please make sure to check out our social media stuff for the videos that we're taking of
you can
this.
see things. Okay.
I wish I had the ability. I wish I had a webcam that we could do this live, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay. Santa Fe beans and rice. Oh my gosh. It's refried beans. Oh my gosh. This actually looks kind of tasty.
Let's see inside of it.
Well,
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
And it's hot.
Moment of truth.
This is better than some of the food I make for myself.
You're kidding.
No, it's pretty good. There's a weird aftertaste, but it's good.
That's so weird.
It's nice and warm. It's got beans, it's got rice, it's got corn in it, and some tomatoes, and I think it's got like a cheesy sauce that it's in.
I think Evie behind you wants a taste.
Ah! Oh man, yeah.
All right, that video.
I approve. Ooh, there's an olive in here.
Okay, that video is saved. All right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's ins.
Well, we'll see how I feel in an hour, but yeah, I'm eating this, definitely.
Wow.
So MREs are usually made for like people in like the military for like combat and field situations.
Yeah,
where food isn't readily available.
Yeah, that's what I know. I've seen people on like live streams and stuff like try this stuff.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
We have a success, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. This is better than a lot of the MREs that I have been subjected to over the 2 years that I've been playing Loaded Dice.
So
Every once in a while he'll come in and be like, oh yeah, hey, I got this. It's a cracker, and you put this sort of chocolate stuff on it, and the cracker is basically just it's like it is the consistency of chalk.
nothing says
Bite into it.
Nothing says a good session of D&D such as an MRE meal.
Yep.
What the heck?
Some MRE. Like, well, I'm gonna get out some rations.
Oh man. So, anything else we got on?
Not really. Just eating this MRE. It is tasty. But yeah, check out The Prepared. They have a lot of good resources on being prepared and not freaking out or going overboard. Like just having peace of mind.
Yeah. This has been really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think honestly, if we put our two stuff together, we could definitely be part of a group that could survive.
We could, yeah.
Now that I think about it, I think I can actually last more than a week.
Yeah.
I retract my previous statement for almost an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. I might not have enough water, but I do have a good amount of beer.
That's true. I don't. Could that work if you had to heat up beer? I don't think it could.
Heat up beer?
Like if you used...
Oh, if I used beer to activate the heater in my fried beans and rice.
It's so weird.
Well, you just need a liquid, I think, unless it's water specifically has some sort of say in it. I don't know.
We'll figure this out later for science.
Mm-hmm. For science.
It's okay. I wish I had a science code for it, but I guess my flannel will work just fine. Anyway, thank you. I think that's gonna close it out.
Yeah. Do you want a Pop-Tart?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm still full from the pancakes I made us for...
What about a Tootsie Bowl?
No, I'm good. Maybe I'll save the Tootsie Bowl for later, maybe.
There you go.
All right, awesome.
It's all you need to survive. One Tootsie Bowl.
Yes. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening in on this episode of General Geekery Podcast, where we're talking all about Doomsday Preppers. This has been an interesting one.
I know.
So, if you guys are listening to this on wherever podcasts are found, on Spotify, Spreaker, or on YouTube, definitely go check us out on social media at General Geekery on Instagram, at Gen Geek Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. We will have some of the videos that we recorded for this episode with us cooking this MRE.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us up to 100 followers. So
we'll get there.
We're still below that.
We will definitely.
We're still a small but mighty podcast here.
Indeed. Oh, speaking of that, I forgot to do this last episode. Shout out to my friends over at the Beats, Rhymes, and Body Slams podcast for giving us the shout out in one of their recent episodes.
What's it called?
Beats, Rhymes, and Body Slams. It's a hip hop and wrestling podcast.
Beats, Rhymes, and Body Slams.
Yes.
All right.
It's a very it's a podcast that's not safe for work, but they're really good guys. I love them to death. And with all of that, definitely go check us out on the social medias, like what we just said. Speaking of social media, Hannah, where can they find you?
You can find me rolling dice with my party every Monday at 7:30 on twitch.tv/loadeddiceadventures. You can also follow me on Instagram at Pythian Legume. And if you want to hear more podcasting, I do another podcast with my mom called the Splanknicks Podcast, where we talk about art, culture, gaming, all from the perspective of two generations of nerds.
All right. And you guys can check me out on social media at RyuzakiMK7 on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find me on Twitch at RyuzakiMK7 as well, where I stream a variety of different games, most of them RPG-based, but I recently upgraded my some of my streaming equipment, so I'm going to be playing some more variety of stuff soon. Really hoping to start doing Mario Kart and Mario Party nights, because those are going to be nuts. Those are going to be nuts. And a big shout out to what was your friend's name from?
Justin.
Shout out to Justin for providing the MREs for this episode. This was a very interesting experiment.
Yep. Thanks, man.
So I think that's gonna be it. This has been episode 44 of the General Geekery Podcast. Do you want to take us out this time, Hannah?
Sure. Yeah. All right. For Donald Kaczynski, I'm Hannah Kubiak, and remember, everybody, be prepared, don't freak out, and always keep your geek on.
Always.
Clink, clank.
We should have done the heating of the MRIs with coffee.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Next time.
Oh.
Later, guys.
Bye.